What's going on, you guys? Welcome on back to the channel. Now, as we know, today the big One Piece anime and manga announcement dropped today. Now, I was thinking originally it could have been that the One Piece anime is going seasonal. I thought we were kind of like gearing up to going in that direction in terms of the anime, like in terms of like production and stuff like that. I kind of thought they were going to go seasonal, but it wasn't a seasonal announcement at all. It's actually the fact that the One Piece anime is going on an extended hiatus until April of 2025. Honestly, when I read that it was going on hiatus and now we're getting like Fishman Island like reanimated and all that, I actually thought that was kind of a really good idea because now that the One Piece anime is going on a hiatus for until April 2025, it gives them time and room to breathe. So that way, like, it gives the manga more time to get ahead. And so that way, like, they don't have to worry about like potential pacing issues that could come up because like nobody wants to get back to the times where they're only adapting like not even like a whole chapter in the One Piece anime anymore. And it's just like half a chapter, like the Dark Days, right? So I think with this move, it gives them time to properly like plan out everything with the rest of Egghead. Cause like the stuff that we got coming up next, like it's crazy stuff. Like we got the Kuma stuff, we got Luffy Kizaru, we got Luffy versus the Gorosei. Like there's a lot going on in the final stretch of Egghead that pacing is desperately needed. Like when you desperately need good pacing and you desperately need a really good production cycle in order to pull off like the rest of what Egghead has going on because it just gets more and more crazy. Like the second we're back on Egghead Island, like there's no room to breathe essentially. So honestly, a nice hiatus is honestly what the anime staff needs in order to really like tackle the rest of this material well, in my opinion. Now, another reason why I like this hiatus is it gives the notion that like actual filler in terms of the Toei One Piece days might be over. And let me explain why. With this hiatus, we're now getting Fishman Island reanimated and like reshot and all that. And honestly, I think that's a perfect idea because with Fishman Island, it was plagued with such terrible pacing. 57 episodes, it's getting condensed now to 21. Like it's going to be completely like it's getting pretty much reanimated and like and even with new cuts and stuff like that. And honestly, it really helps for people that didn't like Fishman Island or even potentially skipped Fishman Island because Fishman Island is arguably, at least to me, one of the most important arcs still because we still haven't gotten a conclusion to that prophecy that was foretold like during Fishman Island. We still don't know what's going on with that. There are potentially people that skipped Fishman Island, went straight to like Punk Hazard and don't know about that potential like prophecy that could be told. Like Oda's definitely going to circle back to that at some point. So what better way to like get people to watch Fishman Island and get people invested in the material than reanimate it and like and pretty much fix it and like use this as where a filler arc would be to reanimate some of your past mistakes. So honestly, what I could see the One Piece Toei anime doing in the future is like they know that the One Piece remake over at Netflix isn't going to reach the time skip material for years and years to come. So Toei is probably thinking like, all right, since they're not going to reach the time skip stuff for many years now, how about we take what would have been filler arcs in terms of like hiatus time and instead take this hiatus to rectify some of our past mistakes. So they're obviously starting with Fishman Island. They're starting with Fishman Island, and then maybe when Egghead ends, instead of going straight into Elbath, we get another little hiatus, reanimate Punk Hazard, and then like for the third time, if they ever feel like they're getting too close to the manga again, we can just stop and reanimate Punk Hazard. Honestly, that's a really good way that they could go about it if they really want to do it like that. Going back and instead of giving us pointless filler, like go back and reanimate some of your past mistakes and like make like a lot of the time skip in terms of like the One Piece Toei anime better. Because like for me, like so much of the post time skip stuff or like the time skip stuff material, like I can't watch because the pacing is so bad. Like I can't watch Fishman Island, I can't watch Punk Hazard, like and I can't watch Dressrosa because the pacing is so horrible. But if they're able to go back and rectify some of their past mistakes, like before like their time with the One Piece anime is done, I think that would be really cool. Like, I think that would be a great way to tackle hiatus time instead of giving us pointless filler. Go back and rectify some of your past mistakes. I honestly think that's a good idea and a really good way to go about it because, like, it'll get more people invested in the time skip material than they already were, and you could even get more fresh eyes on One Piece with some of this stuff because, like, there's a lot of people that haven't experienced this material simply because the pacing was bad and they didn't want to read the manga. But I think that's going to do it. Actually, no. The manga. Yeah, the manga. Pretty much with the manga, it was like they announced something called One Piece Base where you can read the manga like on an app, and that's pretty cool. And like pretty much it's just like we're an LBAF, which is kind of what I expected. So like I didn't really feel a need to talk about the manga. It's mostly the anime that had the most like stuff to talk about. But let me know what you guys think. How do you guys feel about the One Piece anime now it's going on hiatus? Do you guys like that it's going to kind of be like with this hiatus we're getting like Fishman Island reanimated? And do you guys think that in the future if they do more hiatuses, do you think that they could reanimate like Punk Hazard and Dressrosa? Or what do you guys think? Do you guys think that maybe the hiatus like you guys don't really care that much or something like that? Let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe, and as always, I'm going to talk to you guys next time. Bye.